My name's Alora Champagne, and I own Doughnut Theory. I had a idea, a dream, and no idea how to make that happen. So I literally needed help from like the ground up, where to start, financing, how to build a business plan, how to do projections. I had no idea about any of that, had no clue what questions to ask. And Joe did all of that for me.
Helped her with business plan, basically completing her business plan. I think it's mainly what we did, and just really sitting down and discussing how this might all work. And she did, I just kind of guided her through the process. She did all the work. She was that kind of client that really wanted to get in there and do the work, and it ended up well.
He really helped me from the very beginning, how to write a business plan, my financial projections, startup costs, working with financial institutions and going through that process, being able to see what I was able to afford myself starting up versus if I actually needed to go through a lending company. From really the beginning to the end, he was there helping with every step.
Our research tools really helped her. Was able to request research about similar businesses in our area, and she was able to do some good financials through that comparison.
I really had no clue what I was going to profit coming into this. So the research that comes from like other businesses in the area that were similar in nature, and being able to look at that and kind of play back and forth with the projections, that really helped me to be able to see that this was feasible. I'm a tangible person, so it really puts everything into perspective when you have all of that written down on paper. So I originally thought that I had to have a loan to start my business. Turns out that my needs, my have-to-haves versus my wants, I was able to look at that because we did the financial projections and because we did the startup cost and actually had all that physically written down in front of me. I actually didn't go through with getting the loan because my startup cost that I had, like my percentage that I needed to put in, would actually have covered all of my have-to-haves to get started. So if it hadn't have been for sitting down and doing all of those, the startup costs, the financial projections, all of that stuff, and I didn't get approved for a loan, I probably would have just thrown my hands up and quit. But because I was able to see that and I knew how much money that I had versus what I needed, I was able to go ahead and start this business without the help of a lending company.
She is good with the public. She's easy to talk to. She's very determined to make her business work, and she's run into, as new businesses do, run into all kinds of issues, from trying to keep good employees to, supply problems, demand, keeping up with the demand for donuts on any given morning. But she's been able to tackle those head on and hang in there and make it work.
Ask for all the help and all the resources because none of it was painful. It was super easy, super relaxed. I never felt like I was a burden or I asked a million questions. I'm a worrier. I have to know all the answers. So I never felt like I asked too many questions. It was very easy process the whole time. And I would actually have 100% recommended going to talk to Joe. And I've referred customers that come in that talk about, oh, this is so cool, I want to do something, or I have these things in mind. I'm like, oh, you should go talk to Joe.